uba ngaba umuntu owamxelelayo okokuba ngaba wathi yimbumbulu eyabetha phaya. That is indeed correct, my lord.
Now, just on that, and I'm not saying that projectile is the one that hit the door, but on that aspect, what was the condition of the projectile that you found there? With respect to, was it an intact projectile or was it damaged? What was its condition?
And itike yiyo le eyabetha pha kodwa le wayifumanayo wena phayana isimo sayo sasikanjani yayisadibene iseyiyo okanye yayonakalisekile iprojectile le wayifumana okanye ibullet head le wayifumanayo.
Photo 127 Mshekazi.
May we go to photo 127?
Apho kune close-up view here the bullet.
Where there's a close-up view of this bullet. It was found as depicted on the picture.
I can't see, I don't know bullets, but I'll leave it at that. Thank you, my lord. Those are my questions.
You don't want to see it?
I think
or you can't see?
I think Mangena will bring it, my lord.
No, my question is...
I would like to see it, my lord.
Yeah,
indeed
so see it. Look at it.
Blow it up. I see it, my lord. It's neither here nor there for me. I don't know anything about bullets.
Because you are not an expert.
Yes.
Fine. Yes, Mr. Moore. Yes. Please, you mustn't preface if you want to conduct further cross-examination and preface that by saying, I've got further instructions. I've been in the game too long.
Yes, my lord.
Too long.
Yes, my lord.
Just put it straight that you want to raise certain questions with this witness.
As it please the court, my lord. May I kindly raise certain questions to the witness, my lord? Thank you.
I've been instructed.
Thank you, my lord.
And I was looking at you. You were seated there the whole time. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, my lord. Yes. I'm not so sure, my lord, whether we can have our technician here, Mr. Sibande, can assist us with what I want to take to clear with from the witness, my lord. I think that relates to Exhibit X, Exhibit X, which is that encompasses a photo album that is attached to Mr. Mangena's statement, Exhibit X, and photo number 19. I think that will be photo number 12 in Exhibit X, and photo number 19 of the photo album that was prepared by this week. I don't know if our technician would be in a position to have a simulcast. I don't know what term to use. That is to put those photos side by side, because I'll prefer it that way.
Where's the technician?
That they be beamed, like one photo is on the other side, so that we have a compare and contrast of those photos, man. To the technician, I was referring to the colleague who was operating that video. Yeah, he is, man.
I thought the gentleman is an advocate.
Of course, he's an advocate, man. But on the other side, he has got other skills as well. He has the technical skills to operate what he has been doing all along.
Sir, you have those technical skills. He says no.
He's just throwing me under the bus, but it's fine, my lord. Nonetheless, let's go to photo number 90.
Okay.
As it pleases the court, my lord. Ma'am, I would want us to go to photo number 19. But I think it would be best, maybe, it would be best if those photos are beamed in a simulcast way, my lord. Maybe we need to find out from the state if we cannot get an assistance from around here, because around the building, because there are technicians here who can readily do what I think will work best, my lord. For this court also to follow what is in the
You want to compare the two photos?
Yes, my lord.
I will follow. Because you will tell me what is in photo number 19.
Fine, my lord. Thank you, my
Which I
lord.
must look for.
Yes, thank you.
And
my
then
lord.
you will tell me, compare it with what is on photo number 12.
Thank you, my lord.
And I will be able to make the distinction, if there is any, between the two.
As it please the court, my lord, may we then go to
Sure,
photo number...
Mr. Shololo, Mr. Johnny Yuka. Okay, represent.
Photo number 19 of this witness's statement. This witness's photo album.
Yeah,
19.
you've got that, ma'am?
Yes.
Then I think it's 19.
Thanks, okay.
This one? 12.
Yes, and photo number 12 of the photo album that was prepared by Mangena. No, photo number 19. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Now, you see on photo number 19, ma'am, on the album that was prepared by you, there's on that figure marked 2, there appears to be splinters on that door. Do you see splinters that are facing all sort of directions there?
Kunezipiece apha
Splinters of woods, yes.
19 kule yakho ne banga ke kunezipiece ezininzi ezijonge ngalo zonke.
Kunjalo mhlekazi.
Yes, that's correct.
And that's a photo that you also took in the morning when you arrived.
Ifoto wayithatha le nekuseni xa wawufika andiba.
Kunjalo
That is
mhlekazi.
correct, my lord.
Thank you. And you said when Mr. Mangena arrived at the scene and started to do his own work with his own instrument, you were also at the scene, although you were not with him as he was working, not so?
Ubasho nokuba ngaba ke xa efika uMangena wafika ke wenze wakhe umsebenzi esebenzisa ke ezakhe izixhobo.
Kunjalo
That is
mhlekazi.
correct.
Thank you. Now let's go to photo number 12 of Mr. Mangena's photo album, if it can also be beamed there. You said this once, you don't compare. Photo number 12, please. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I don't want to put words in your mouth, ma'am. From what you see in photo number 19 and from what you see in photo number 12, what would your observation be?
Andifuni ke ukuba ngaba ndikuthetheleke kanti ndikufaka amazwi emlonyeni. Koku okubona kule photo u19 noku okubona kule photo u12 ungathini?
In relation to the damage to the door,
Okumayela nomonakalo lo uselicangweni.
Andizukwazi ukukhomenta kwi-photo album kaKenel Mangena. I can only comment kwi-photo album yam.
I cannot comment on Colonel Mangena's photo album. I can only comment on my photo album.
thank you. You give us a comment on your photo album.
Sinike ke kweyakho.
Ndibona umnyango omoshekile.
I see a damaged door.
Yes, what else?
Nantoni enye?
Njengoba inkundla seyitshilo, kunengceba zelento zomnyango.
And as you've rightfully pointed out, there are door splinters.
Photo number 12 ye-album, photo number 19 ye-album yam.
On photo number 19 of my album,
Would you please assist, ma'am, the court to be particular with regard to the splinters, the way they are found, the direction to which they are showing, and all those things in your photo album? Just take this court through,
uthetha ngale
so that
album,
it will be on record.
xa uthetha ke ngale album yakho ezinqeba uthetha ngazo ukuba ngaba zindawo kanye kanye zijongise ngakweliphi icala.
Zijongise kumacala ahlukene kwi-photo album yami.
They are facing different directions on my photo album.
Oh. What else can you say about your photo album? Eh?
Nintoni enye onoyithetha ngale yakho i-album?
Ukuthi umnyango umoshekile.
That the door is damaged.
Aibo, ma'am. That one we've already got. I'm referring to the specific nature of the damage on the door.
Uthi ke bese sigqithile apho ndithetha ke ngoku ngomonakalo lona uselukangweni.
Into endiyibonayo ngumnyango omoshekile mhlekazi.
The only thing I say it's a damaged door.
Nengceba zomnyango ezijonge amacala ehlukeneyo.
As well as the door splinters that are facing different directions.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's go to photo number 12.
Masiyeke ku 12. Not owakho. Thetha ngalo 12.
Andizokungqina album
Okay.
kaMangena.
The witness has closed this album.
No, but this witness cannot be allowed to pick and choose on what is it that he wants to testify on. Let's go to photo number 12 on Mangena's album, ma'am.
Okay.
That is Mangena's album.
I-album kaMangena le.
Not so? Yes, it is Mangena's album, I'm telling you.
Ndiyaxelela ke ba yiyo le kaMangena.
Now, you have said you won't say anything about Mangena's album. That's not your choice. You are here to assist the court as an expert, ma'am, a forensic expert. So you can't choose on what you want to say and what is it that you don't want to say on. Let's look at photo number 12.
Utshilo ukuba ngaba ke akho nto uzayithetha ngefoto kaMangena kodwa ke ngelishwa ke awuzuzikhethela uba yiphi ozayithetha yiphi ongazihlomla kuyo.
I think the witness is within her rights to say she can't really comment on somebody else's photo album. We've said ad nauseum that Colonel Mangena will be called to testify and such questions can be put to him.
Mr. Mnisi, where are we going to now?
No, my lord. A witness that has come here to assist this court
Yes.
cannot have a right to say, this I want to testify on, this I can't testify on, my lord. Because then her being here is just a futile
No,
exercise.
it's not futile. She has given evidence about what photos she took
Yes, my lord.
and gave an explanation. And the reason she says she can't comment on that work is because it is attributable to Colonel Mangena.
That is exactly what I'm saying, my lord. I am not saying, can you please explain to this
Mangena
court?
will come and explain that. And you have heard and led the evidence of this witness in regard to photo 19.
Yes.
You're going to lead Mangena on the exigency of photo 12.
Yes, my lord.
So you shall have two versions of the comparative value and evidential value of these two photos, which you can compare.
But that is the case, my lord. That is exactly where I'm getting to. Because, Mr. Mangena, if this witness were to be allowed to say, I can't comment on what Mr. Mangena, or on Mr. Mangena's work, Mr.
Can this
Mangena
court-
will
can
come
this
here
court-
and say,
Can this court force this witness to comment on Mr. Mangena's photographs?
not really first, my lord. I think first is a bit
No, that's the right way.
of a hard way.
You say she has no choice.
Yes, my lord. I think it should be brought to the attention of this witness here that as she is there,
I think
ultimately,
she has a choice. If she wants to comment, she can comment. If she doesn't want to, she may not. Where she has no choice,
yes, my lord.
it's where her photographs are involved. And she says to me, "Angifuni ukuyeka ukuthetha ngalama photos."
Let me,
Because there, as an expert, that's her work.
yes, my lord.
Okay.
But again, my lord,
Yes.
this witness, I'm not asking her to comment about something that is not within her knowledge. knowledge
Go ahead,
on
sir.
photos, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Remember, my lord, that this witness said she's a draftsperson, she's
Okay.
a photographer, she's all those things that relating to the work of photos. I'm not requesting this witness to make a comment on something that she has got no knowledge on.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Let's hear you.
Ngaphambi kokuthi ummeli wena aqhubekeke bafethu udaba-ke lumayelana ney'thombe ezathathwa uyena-ke uMangena uma ziqhathaniswa nayo iy'thombe ezathathwa uyena ufakazi olana ngokuthi ufakazi ushilo-ke ukuthi yena-ke akangeke asho lutho mayelana naloko okwenziwa uMangena nenkantolo isosho ukuthi angeke aphoqweke uma ngabe esho kodwa angaphoqwa la athi khona angeke akhulume lutho ngey'thombe ezathathwa uyena kodwa-ke yasimdedela kummeli ukuthi usengaqhubeka abuze.
Thank you, ma'am. When you look in photo number 19 and you also look at photo number 12, would you say the features that you identified in photo number 19 are they found in photo number 12 of Mr. Mangena's photos? Just at the, at the claims.
Xa uqaphela nje okanye uqaqula njena ungathi oku okanye ezimpawu uzibonayo kule yakho ifoto ingu-19 ziyabonakala kule ifoto ingu-12 kaMangena.
Ngokuzithoba okukhulu umhlekazi hayi bandidelela inkundla.
With the greatest of respect, my lord, not that I am disrespecting the court.
Andizukwazi ukungqina ukunika ubungqina ngobungqina be-ballistic expert.
I won't be able to confirm or to testify on a ballistic expertise evidence.
So andizukwazi ukukhomenta nge-photo album kaKhenel Mangena.
So I won't be able to comment about Colonel Mangena's photo album.
Thank you, ma'am. I am not saying, can you please comment on Mr. Mangena's photo album? Let us exclude Mr. Mangena's name, but you look at the two photos as a photographer. Assume this photo was taken by Mr. Mnisi or it was taken by Advocate Baloyi. And then you are confronted with that question. This photo, assume, is also not a photo that was taken by you, but as a photographer who has got a knowledge on photos, then you requested to have a comment on this. Forget about who took these photos.
Silibale ngomangena silibale ngomuntu owazithathayo kuba ngala photo ngibani na njengomfoti nje ukuthi okay jonga ke eziphoto ezimbini uthelekise.
Andizukhomenta ngezithombe ezingathathwanga ndimi. Ngokuzithobe okukhulu Nkosi yenkantolo.
With the greatest of respect to the court, I won't comment about photos that were not taken by myself.
Ngoba ndizabe misleader le court.
Because I will
ngento eyenziwe ngomunye umuntu hayi eyenziwe ndimi.
Because I will be misleading this court about something that was done by someone else and not myself.
Let me bring it to your attention, ma'am. Whatever that you say to this court, ultimately it will be the function of this honorable court to attach value to what you say. The court won't say, no, I was misled or I was not misled. You're just there to assist the court. If the court finds substance in what you're saying, it will consider that substance. If the court finds no substance in what you are saying, then the court will say, no, I'm happy with what the witness said, but I don't think I need to pursue it further. Do you understand? It's not like
inkundla
misleading
lena
or leading the court.
ayizuthi ke ilahlekisiwe okanye ikhohlisiwe uba ngaba ifumana kunento ebambekayo okanye kunesihlahla kulonto ithethayo izawutsho uba ifumanisa uba kungenasihlahla kulonto izawutsho.
Do you understand, ma'am?
Ndiya understand mhlekazi.
I understand you, sir.
Can we then please proceed with the process and the business of the day?
Singaqhubeka ke.
Ndimile kule nto endiyithethayo mhlekazi.
I stand by my words, sir.
Ndima kwinto ndibizwe icourt uba ndizochaza ngento endiyenzile kwisini.
I was called by the court to come and testify about
Ngomsebenzi ondiwenzile we-forensic.
that which I did on the scene, about the forensic work which I did.
Iyo ke le nto ndithi ndimile apho ndimakhona.
Hence, I'm saying I stand by my word.
Yes, Mr. Miss, you
Madam,
can take it,
I'm
you
going
can take
to...
it up in argument.
Yes, madam.
Yeah, you know the law. You can take it up in argument. Okay, let's proceed.
Thank you, madam. I think that's a ruling.
Hello?
I'm saying that's a ruling in respect of
Yes, of
this
course.
witness's refusal to answer my question.
Yes, she says she won't comment on Mangena's ballistic photography.
Thank you, madam.
Thanks.
Ma'am, in your photo album, you make it, you stating it as a point that there's a hole in this door, not so?
Uyayithetha ke into ngaba ke kunomnqunya kolacango andithi.
kunomonakalo.
There's a damage.
So you did not find a hole in this door when you investigated it?
Ekuphandeni kwakho awuzange ufumane umnqunya kula cango.
Umnqunya mhlambi asu understanding ngendlela efanayo.
Maybe we don't understand the whole the same way.
Mina ngoku understand kwami into eqophozile yofikela kwelacala.
According to my understanding, it's something that has that protruded to the other side.
Let's put it very simple. Is it or is not your evidence that as you investigated this door had a hole?
Ingaba bubo ayisibubo kusini na ubungqina bakho okokuba ngaba kula cango kwakunomnqunya.
Ayibubo nthe kunomonakalo sithe xa sijonga ba kulento ibullet iqophozele ngapha asange sayifumana.
No, I said there's a damage, and I even said that when we looked as to whether the bullet go out on the other side, and then we didn't find that.
Just a second. In your key to your photos, go to your key to your photos. Are you there? The key to your photos is where you described what photo number, what number entails, etc., etc., etc. Key to photos and sketch plan. Are you there?
Yes, I see it.
May you kindly go to the description that you gave in photo number 131.
Witness is there. Yeah? She's there.
She's in?
I'm saying she's looking at 131.
At photo number 131?
Yes.
Thank you. Is that not your inscription there that in photo number 131, can you please go there? Photo 131. That photo number 131 indicates a close-up view of the bullet hole on the kitchen door.
Asino into ibhaliweyo leyana phaa uba ngaba ke 131 ubonakalisa ifoto ke esondeziweyo yomnqunya wembumbulu kucango lwasekitchen.
Iyo mhlekazi.
It is, my lord.
Then why are you saying that per your investigation at the door there you did not find any holes, only damages?
Kutheni ke ngoku uthetha ngomonakalo ke ukuthi angufumane emnqunya?
Nditshilo mhlekazi ndathi mhlambi asivisisani ngendaba omnqunya.
I did say, my lord, that maybe we misunderstand each other with regards to the issue of the hole.
Who misunderstands who?
Kubani ongavi ubani?
Mina nawe mhlekazi.
Me and you.
In what way, man?
Koluphi uhlobo?
Umnqunya kuba into eqobozayo. Umnqunya kuba into ebethayo ingayi ngaphakathi.
A hole, it's something that goes through. It hits and it doesn't go inside.
So lo engithetha ngawo apha mina ngumonakalo womnyango.
Now this, which I'm referring to here, the witness pointing to photo 131, is damage.
Ma'am, do you really understand yourself? Before you say, I don't understand myself, or I don't understand you, do you really understand yourself?
That's
What does the inscription in photo number 131 says? Just read it out.
Photo 131.
Photo 131 indicates a close-up view of the bullet hole on the kitchen door. Point 2.
131 khombisa ke isithombe esondeziwe sayo imbobo yenhlamvu kwisicapha sasekitchen. Point 2.
What does that mean in your own understanding?
Ngokuyiva kwakho wena ke ithetha ukuthini lonto leyo?
Umnqunya wenziwe ibullet.
A hole caused by the bullet.
Did the door have a bullet or not?
A bullet.
I mean a hole. Oh, I'm sorry. Did the door have a hole or not?
Engaba ke ucango lalunayo umnqunya kanye lalungenawo.
Unomonakalo.
It had a damage. It had a damage.
So this was a lie. What you wrote in 131 was a lie.
We all lawyers.
Mshakazi.
Hello, just wait. We all lawyers. You know, this is a waste of time.
Excuse me, madam.
It's a waste of time.
What is it that's a waste of
You
time?
argue with this witness whether it is a hole or it is a damage. She says when she refers to the bullet hole, she qualifies it adjectively. Bullet hole, a hole caused by a bullet. Is that how I understand you, ma'am?
Ndikuva kanjalo bangaba uthi ngumnqonyo owabangelwa imbumbulo.
Kunjalo
Yes,
Mshakazi.
Right. Consequently, as a result of that exigency, the door was damaged. Please, let's just proceed and do this case.
I've got
Don't
no further
argue about
questions.
semantics.
Yeah, I've got no further questions.
Yes, because that's how I understand it. You can argue and submit the contrary. Fine.
Okay. Judge ngiyasaleleke ukuthi into leyo
Yes, Mr. Baloyi.
uMeyiwa angayenza uma senza izethulo zakhe angaphikisani ngobufakazi ngomonakalo noma ukulimala kanye nembobo.
May I be recognized, Madam?
Yes.
I also have one or two questions.
How many questions do you have? 10?
No, definitely
How
not.
many? How many?
Let me count.
How many?
About 6.
6, fine. Go ahead.
I'm finding it difficult now. Lieutenant, did you do the swabbing on the bullet projectile? Did you do any swabbing?
Ku projectile lena ingabe khona iswabbing eyenziwayo.
Umsiya ayikho iproject iswapping akayenza Mshakazi.
Msiya did no swabbing there.
So he did not do any swabbing to determine the presence of blood on that bullet projectile?
Akazange enze swabbing ukujonga uba ubukho begazi phakathi kula projectile.
Ayikho iswapping eyenziwe
No
Mshakazi.
swabbing was done.
Okay. When you arrived there, were you in possession of the measurement unit? The measurement unit. When you arrived there, were you in possession of a measurement unit?
Okay, ekufikeni kwakho phayana isixhobo esi sisetshenziswayo ukuthatha ke okanye ukumeta wawusiphethe wawunaso.
Ndandinayo measuring tape Mshakazi.
I had a measuring tape.
Measuring tape, okay. Was this bullet measured?
Lembumbulu lena ingaba wathatha umlinganiselo wayo?
Awuzange wathathwa Mshakazi.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Was the fragmented piece of wood from the door measured?
La piece leyana yoqango yona ya measure.
Ayizange yamethwa
No,
Mshakazi.
it wasn't.
Do you know where it came from?
Uyayazi apho yayivela khona?
Ngokujongeka ibonakala icephuke eminyangweni.
By looking at it, it appeared to be coming from the door.
I'm not sure, my lord. I'm at question number 4 now. So
Number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah, go on. You're on number 6 now.
okay, how far is it from the damage at the door to the spot where you found the bullet projectile? How far is it?
Ukusuka pha ecangweni apho ucango lonakele khona ukuyotsho apho inhloko leya imbumbulu yafumaneka khona uthini lamgama?
Akuzange kwathathwa ama measurements Mshakazi.
It was never measured.
Other than the piece of door that you found next to the bullet projectile, there were no pieces of fragmented door that were found there.
Ngaphandle kwale esibonayo apha ipiece eqanga azikho ezinye ingcetyana ezafumanekayo phaya.
Azikho Mshakazi.
None, my lord.
Thank you, my lord. I have no further questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, Mr. Baloyi, any re-examination?
As the court pleases.
Okay.
In cross-examination by Advocate Mshololo for accused number 5, you demonstrated the contents of the evidence collection kit.
Xa kubuzwa ke ngu-advocate Mshololo uye wachaza ke indlela okanye ubonisa indlela ekwenziwa ngayo apha andithi ngale kit.
Kunjalo Mshakazi.
Yes, that is so, my lord.
And you also took out a brown envelope from the evidence collection kit.
Just a moment, please. Can you repeat, please, Advocate? Sorry.
You also took out a brown envelope as part of the evidence collection kit.
Kwalapha ke ngoku kule kit lena uye wakhupha i-envelope brown.
Kunjalo
That
Mhlekazi.
is correct, my lord.
Now, is that brown envelope normally enclosed in the evidence collection kit? Does it form part of the evidence collection kit?
Ingaba la envelope ihamba okanye soloko iyinxalenye ye-kit.
Siyayisebenzisa Mhlekazi, ewe, ngizawutsho.
We use it, my lord, yes, I would say so.
Now, you also mentioned that you do conduct training of other police officers. Now, in your training, do you teach them to use the brown envelope in the collection of evidence
Uchilo ke
where
ubangaba
applicable?
uchilo ke ubangaba uyawaqeqesha namanye amapolisa kuqeqesho obanika lona ingaba uye ubafundise kusini na uba apho kunemfuneko khona kanye kufuneka khona ukuba i-envelope leyo i-brown kufanele beyisebenzisile.
Ewe, kunjalo Mhlekazi.
Yes, that is indeed so, my lord.
Sorry, is the question not the other way around? When they taught her to use those accoutrements,
Yes.
was she trained to use it as you wanted to say?
Yes.
That's how you go about it.
Yes, that was.
Well,
the-
she trains the people, but I don't know if she was trained that way.
Exactly.
Sorry.
That is the next question.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
thank you.
Yes. And were you also trained to use the brown envelope in the evidence collection where it is applicable?
Ingaba nawe ekuqeqeshweni kwakho hayi ke ngokuqeqesheni kwakho kwathi ekuqeqeshweni kwakho nawe waqeqeshwa kusini na uba ngaba uyisebenzise lo envelope brown?
Ewe, kunjalo Mhlekazi.
Yes, my lord, that is indeed so.
In cross-examination by Advocate Michelolo for accused number 5, she put it to you that there is regarding the bullet head as per photo 127, she put it to you that that the bullet head was not there, it was planted by people moving in and out of the scene.
U-advocate Msholo uchilo ke kuba ngaba ke inhloko leya yembumbulu sibonayo phaya ba yayingekho phaya yabekwa ngabantu ababephuma bengena phaya.
Ewe, utshilo njalo Mhlekazi.
Yes, she said so.